Hi everybody, I'm out on the Triumph Street Triple RS that's been lent to me by Destination Triumph. Links in the description, thanks to them. The sun disappeared. It was supposed to be here today and it's gone all cloudy, and I thought, well, let's do a ride on the RS. A bit of a combination of areas. I've started on a country road which is bumpy and muddy and horrible, and I'll end up in the city, and we'll just see what happens along the way. It'll just be a good test of lots of different areas. Also want to test out the indicators on this because this has got automatic cancelling indicators and I have never used a bike with them. And I've just cancelled it myself. Idiot. I suppose technically I should indicate to let them know I'm going around here. Let's indicate for this corner. The light is flashing. The road is flooded. Turn the corner. Mind the potholes. God. And it should turn itself off. Oh, I just did it again! It's so... Did you see that? It should turn itself off of my hand like its own creature when it switched it off. Stop it! Oh, right, okay, let's try this again. Okay, so say this is the corner. We're indicating. We have turned the corner. I'm taking my hand away from the control, so this cannot happen. Straight line. Straight line. Straight line, still flashing. Straight line. Still flashing. And it's gone off. Okay, so it takes a little while. Out of all roads to pick, I'll go and pick these ones. But then I guess that's the point. You know, if this is your one and only bike, it's the middle of winter, you need to commute into work, you live in, I don't know, Surrey, and the roads are all bumpy and muddy and horrible, can the RS do it? And, well, so far so good. Okay, don't touch the indicator. Don't touch the indicator. And it went off. Okay, so they are working. That's interesting. I've never even conceived of using automatic cancelling indicators on a bike before now. I know they've been around on some bikes for donkey's years, and I know there's some third-party, you know, sort of aftermarket kits you can get. And from what I hear about those, they're not too brilliant. But this seems to work. I'd love to know how it knows. Maybe it's headstock sensors of some sort. Maybe it's an accelerometer. It's like, yep, I guess he turned. That must have been what he was talking about. He's been going straight for a minute. And the only thing is, it seems like it couldn't be so fast, you know, letting people know what you're doing after the turn. Oh, that's a big one. That's a big old bump. Mud. That auto blipper is very smooth. Don't touch it, don't touch it, don't touch it. Oh, it's gone off. Oh, maybe if you get on it quicker, it's like, oh, yeah, they're definitely around that corner. It hasn't rained in days. It was absolutely balmy yesterday. How are these roads still muddy and wet? Big old cars. That was a bit more of an aggressive downshift, and it wasn't jerky. Ugh, that was a pheasant. Now, the question is it going to be flooded? I remember last time I came around this way it was flooded. What is that? Here are some collared doves! Watch out, birdies! This bike's got super coursers fitted to it, and I have used super coursers in the past on my my DRZ 400. When I first bought it, it had some super coursers on it, and they were good tyres, I found, but they did need to get warm, and they didn't really like the wet much. So I'm not sure I would be keeping super coursers on this if it was going to be a commuter bike. You might want to find something a little bit more intermediary, but I might be wrong. Some of you might say, nah, I've been using super coursers for a while, using them in the wet, they're absolutely fine. You know, I'm sure they are if you just go easy. Okay, well, I guess it's a good test, isn't it? You know, worst case scenario, this is exactly what I was trying to do. Muddiness. God, I was riding the LXR 380 through here, you know, only a couple of weeks ago when I was doing the comparison video, and that was, you know, I was actually able to romp on it a little bit through the corners. This is so down in the bottom of what it's capable of, and we've got to a 30-mile-an-hour zone and a tractor. Well, what do you know? It's the British roads for you. I trust you, mate. He gave me the wave and he can see. A tractor driver, that he be. Trustworthy and true, I don't know. But I let him take my life in his hands anyway. That doesn't make any sense, shut up. It was 6th gear, 70 miles an hour, cruising very comfortably. Engine doesn't really feel like it's working much at all. No vibrations really. It is still a firm ride, but this is a nice road, so it's feeling good. But as you can tell, you feel every one of those joints in the road. Oh, I like that rear brake. That was very usable, and it was only at the last moment when I really pressed it to get to a stop, it went click from the ABS. Okay, so we've gone from the countryside where it's done okay, and now we're in the city where the roads aren't necessarily as well. I was going to say, hang on a minute, shouldn't the country roads be worse than the city road? Well, it's just everywhere, it's just a nightmare now, really, isn't it? But whatever. Now we're going to try basically what this is like in a more confined, slower speed traffic situation. But I need to find some traffic, and with the current ongoings, it isn't very busy places so much. Now I have definitely noticed a lot less people around. Now, I'm not too concerned because, you know, I'm moving. I'm on a bike, I'm in leathers, I've got a helmet on, no one's getting anywhere near me. The seating position on this is a little bit confused, as it were, because your feet feel like they're right up like on a sports bike. And the handlebars feel somewhat higher than you would expect them on a sports bike. But maybe not quite as high as you would expect them on a naked, you know, so you're kind of leant over a little bit. It's like medium to sport. It's very much like Triumph made this bike to be the sportiest to naked, so you know it looks like a naked, but it actually handles much more like a sports bike. Okay, well, from the country to the city of Portsmouth, I have arrived, and now I wish to leave. I knew they were going to do that, which is why I just held back for a second then. I just knew it. Wow, this is a North End in Portsmouth. Normally this is absolutely crammed at any time of the day pretty much. And it's very quiet, it's eerily quiet actually. I think we all know why. Okay, well, fuel statistics, we're currently doing 66.4 miles to the gallon. We've averaged 43, and we've got a range of 80 left in the tank. Now I have to say, 43 miles to the gallon as an average. Now I've been pretty careful today, but I have been, you know, using the revs where I want to. That's better than my 440cc DRZ 400. Well, there we go, we've done town, we've done cities, we've done country road. We've done a bit of traffic, admittedly it's not been that much. Sorry, there's a pandemic currently going on and everyone apparently is at home. Which is good, in a way, because it means you can watch my videos. Well, there we go, we've done some country roads, done some town roads, done some city roads. Okay, admittedly it's not been as busy in the traffic as I would like. I would like to have been proper crammed and had to, you know, filter this thing through some bad traffic, but I don't think we're going to be seeing bad traffic for a little while, which is nice. It's not a good reason for it, but you know. So I think I'm going to end this one here and say, ducks! Ducks! Many ducks! Chicken, chicken, chicken! I'm going to say thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button. I would properly appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. I've got lots of things coming this year. I'm doing lots of work with Triumph and many other bike brands actually. I'm going to be reviewing lots and lots of bikes. And if you want to help support me in doing that, you know, obviously fuel costs and all of this, and well, I'm a full-time YouTuber now, so this is what has to pay the bills. I'd really appreciate it if you consider joining my Patreon for as little as $1 a month. You get videos 3 days early, you get to be part of the Q&As, you get to message me, you get to be part of that much smaller community away from YouTube and the masses. So thank you very much to the people that do support me. Thanks if you're considering it, and I'll catch you in the next one. Hopefully the sun will be out then. Hopefully. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to hit the like button and subscribe to see future videos. This channel is made possible by the support of the audience. Please consider joining my Patreon to get early access to videos, questions answered in the monthly Q&A, your name on screen, and some exclusive content, all for as little as $1 a month. You can also check out the links in the description to my merch and other ways to directly support the channel. Thanks for watching.